Okay, so once you've finished your final composition, your whole 8 bars and your 12 bars, and you've used the checklist that we just spoke about, you then need to move on to practicing your composition. So, using the virtual piano, the link is here for you, or a musical instrument that you have at home, you need to practice playing your composition a few times. And by a few times, I mean until you're happy with how you're playing it and you're pretty convinced that you're playing it in time, you're playing all the rhythms correctly, and you really know what you're doing. Now, it might be a good idea to use a metronome to help you stay in time. If you click on this link here, it will take you to an online metronome. So we'll go there now. And I've just written here that I recommend setting the metronome between 100 and 120 beats per minute. That will allow you to master playing your composition accurately. As you get better and you build confidence, you can speed the metronome up, but I wouldn't be going any faster than 120 beats per minute. So we can go to the metronome here and we can actually change the tempo. You can change it with the pluses on the side, or you can simply drag the thing along. I don't know what you call that. And we just press play and we'll just get that ticking sound. And that's going to help us stay in time. So then what I would do is I would open in my other window, I'd go back to my original slides, and I can open the piano. In the piano here, I can then actually start to practice my composition. Now, I think that that is too fast for me, so I'm going to slow it right back down to about 80, just while I practice my composition. So I'm now going to count myself in, and I know that to count myself in, I need to have 4 beats. So I would count in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I can start to play. So I'm going to count in 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see there that I'm really starting to gain my confidence, and I would keep practicing and practicing and practicing until I'm ready to then perform. I'm just going to stop that metronome. So once you're convinced that you can play your composition quite confidently, you can then click on this Flipgrid link here, and it will take you to a new link for this week, and you can perform and record your composition. So if I click on add response, I know the camera is going to pop up here. So I would also be using my metronome when I'm performing it. So I would press play and I would have my camera on here. So I would press record here and then I would be ready to go. And I can use my virtual piano there, and I would again count myself in just as I did before. So I would count in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I would start playing so that my audience or my music teacher knows that I'm actually getting a very good understanding of counting myself in and playing the rhythm correctly. So I'd perform that. Just stop that metronome again. And then once I've uploaded my final video, that's you guys done for the composition. So we'll see you next week. Have a good time, everyone. I hope you go all right with it. And if you get stuck at all, just pop a question on Google Classroom on the creative arts work, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Have fun.